Howdy, it's Sunny with Dummy. I'm trying to be diligent and post once a week because if I can sit for 8 hours drawing straight, then I can probably spend an extra 1 to 2 hours recording and editing a YouTube video. It just makes sense. So today, unlike some of my other videos where I ramble about some random topic while the speed paint is just playing in the background, I thought that it would be nice to actually talk about the artwork. Since I spend a decent amount of time on it, and that is while being lazy. If I were to actually do line art on this and not just use the sketch directly, I know that it would have taken way longer than necessary. In all honesty, I wanted this to be another self-portrait-esque type of thing, but I wanted to show more of the flaws that I have, like any other human being. I'm not perfect, so in the beginning you can see me trying to draw myself biting my nails, since it's what I tend to do when I'm nervous. Like, you can see me walking into a math test and my nails are really long, and then you see me walk out and my hands look raw from the way that I've been picking on them and biting onto my nails. Not one of my hottest moments, I know, but you know, it's the truth. When I realized that I couldn't get the mouth and the head to feel like me, I decided to make fan art. I decided to make fan art for the hit game Obey Me. One master to rule them all, specifically the fourth brother avatar of Wrath, Satan. I don't even know what I'm doing as a religious person, but I digress. In the game, he's actually calm most of the time for a person that is supposed to represent wrath. He doesn't show his angry side all of the time, unlike, for example, his brother Beelzebub, who represents gluttony and is eating constantly. Like, in the game you can see him eating pillars or paintings. Like, the man's a menace. Satan is an individual that has learned how to control his temper most of the time and loves a good book, so I wanted to depict him in one of his calm moments, surrounded by the things he loves: cats, books, the MC. I was originally gonna put them in there, but I was struggling with the pose, and then when I actually got the pose down, I struggled with the eyes and the overall vibe of the MC. I wanted to make them look gender neutral because I wanted anyone to be able to put themselves in the shoes of the drawing, and then once I got a good idea of what they would look like as a human, I didn't like it, and that's completely fine. Not everything goes to plan, and you just need to roll with the punches as they come. There's no reason to continue stressing over small things when they don't end up looking good. Now, I could have spent hours upon hours upon hours trying to make it work, but would that really benefit me and make me feel happy with the work? Probably not. I'm not drawing for work, I'm drawing for fun, and just deciding to share it with whoever's willing to see it. I don't really want to be or feel stressed while drawing, so that's why I do things the way I do. If I don't like the way something's turning out, I'm going to scrap it completely and think of something else. So that's why I chose the cat, because he is such a cat lover, and I think that it's honestly adorable the way he fangirls over anything cat related. I honestly had a lot of fun drawing them. I'm not exactly good at drawing animals since I never had one of those artist phases, but they turned out cute nonetheless, so I'm content. Moving on to the background, I knew that I wanted it to be green, since he's a very green character. He wears green, his nails are green, blah 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 blah. So I thought that it would be nice to draw a forest. But then I realized how many times I've drawn a forest as a background, just because I'm lazy and it looks good. So I wanted to add a little bit more variety. So after forest, I started thinking about garden, or some sort of garden. I thought that it would be nice if he was in the garden of the House of Lamentation, which, if you don't know or you haven't played the game, it's basically where they all live. I thought that it would be nice to have him in the garden of the House of Lamentation, reading, hanging out with these two cats, since I believe that, at least in like one chat, it was mentioned that he in the gardens. So at least I know it exists, you know? I also thought the House of Lamentation seems like the place that would definitely have like a water fountain in their garden. The place is pretty old looking. It gives very much old abandoned mansion that you buy for very cheap because 50 people have been murdered inside of it. You know, it gives off horror movie mansion vibes. So I thought that, yeah, it would make sense for them to have a fountain. So what I did is I looked up some references and drew one, obviously, giving it a little devildom twist. The devildom basically means hell. And added like a little skull at the top that is crying the water droplets. As you can see, really just making sure to map out everything, making sure it looks natural, and in a way that doesn't take away the attention from the foreground, which has the cats and him, coloring it in, yada yada yada. And that's pretty much it. For next time, I have been thinking about making a tutorial on how to render my drawings, because I've gotten a couple of questions about that, but at the same time, I'm kind of hesitant to post something like that, not because I don't want to share that info. I'm honestly an open book, but mainly because I still don't know how to render my stuff, or at least I don't know how to put it into words, and I want the tutorial to be clear, so that it's actually helpful and not like one of those how to draw books that have really unclear steps, or that have those steps that are like, draw a circle, and then it jumps to like a fully finished drawing and it's like, it's shading it in, you're done. I actually want it to be somewhat educational. And that's all for today. Stay safe, don't be a stranger. Peace.